Hello fight fans, in this short video I will show you what Khamzat Chimaev said to Shavkat Rakhmanov after defeating Neil Magny, and show what famous fighters think of Rakhmanov, and also show what they think in a potential fight between Chimaev and Rakhmanov. So let's talk about what chance this fight has, and if this fight happens, who has the chances to win. Now, many fighters think that Shavkat is a future problem for Chimaev. What Rakhmanov himself thinks about this and why he did not challenge Khamzat to fight. So let's compare Chimaev's last opponent, Gilbert Burns. Why does he think Shavkat is better than Chimaev? And you guys, for my efforts, do not forget to put a like and subscribe. So let's begin with that. Undefeated, Shavkat Rakhmanov shocked the whole world by breaking into the number 10 UFC rankings, and he won over Neil Magny, once again proving that he is a serious problem in this division. He's young, fast, and most importantly, he is only 28 years old and has everything ahead of him. But the interesting thing is that none of his opponents could live to see the third round. Rakhmanov is the fighter who is very often compared to Khamzat Chimaev. It was a great fight and a great victory, Shavkat. Congratulations to you, but the belt is mine, brother, Chimaev stated. Wow, what kind of fight will it be if the paths of Khamzat and Shavkat cross? It would surely be a very competitive fight, and I would like to see it, but unfortunately, the UFC is such a contender that to become the most hyped and successful fighter, it's not that you have to beat everyone, you just need to talk a lot. Like, I'll kill everyone, I'll tear them apart, I have no equal. And then if you prove these syllables in practice, this quickly moves you forward. Like exactly what Khamzat Chimaev does. But Shavkat does not speak English, and therefore the hype of Chimaev is much higher than Shavkat. Therefore, he first of all needs to work on his level of English, actively using social networks, hold training camps abroad, make friends with famous fighters, athletes, and so on. Now, Shavkat Rakhmanov has 16 early victories on his account, 4 of which came under the UFC banner. He is a true universal soldier from Kazakhstan. Rakhmanov destroyed each of his 15 opponents and never once left his fate in the hands of the judges. It was Shavkat who took the place of the most dangerous prospect in the best league in the world. Now, of course, people love to idealize invincible fighters, but there really is something special in Shavkat. And Chimaev also has it all, and that is why they attract all eyes to themselves. In an interview after the fight, a representative of Kazakhstan stated that he wants to see Stephen Thompson as his next opponent. After the fight, journalists asked that many fans were waiting, would you call out Khamzat, but you called out Thompson. Why didn't you call out Chimaev? He replied that there is no good point in calling him out, but I think that we soon will have a fight just for the belt. Let's leave the intrigue and wait for what will be just a little bit longer. But I think that we 100% need this fight, and to put an end to it and find out which of us is cooler. Let's see what the star fighters think. Well, Shavkat is better than Chimaev. He has 15 early victories in 15 fights and not 10 like Khamzat. I think that Shavkat is stronger than Khamzat Chimaev. I think that he is better in all aspects. He has better striking technique, he has very cool skills in wrestling and grappling, which is a confirmation of his victories combined. Shavkat the Beast. He has huge potential and he can become a champion, says Gilbert Burns. Dana White says, Shavkat is a madman. He loves grappling and he has ground and pound. He is impeccable in everything and he shows a bright technique, using your roundhouse kicks and jump knees. He's already tested hard to beat guys with great records, and his toughness has been tested. His wrestling skills are fine too. He looks like a fighter who can put out the light of any UFC fighters. Israel Adesanya said, yes, I've seen this guy fight. I was once shown his highlights and was told that he was similar to me in style. I love his footwork. He's a fast, spectacular fighter. Not afraid of anything. Keeps a good distance. This is how you need to make way in the best promotion of the world.
Shavkat Rakhmanov.
Okay,
I've been paying a lot of attention to his fights lately. Google some of his, if you can see some of his highlights. He's got like a karate style.
Okay, I remember seeing this
Beautiful
Mongolian
kicks,
with the hat, the Khabib hat.
You know, you think of a guy like that, you think of a wrestler, but this guy, although he is absolutely a good grappler, his kicks are fucking insane.
And he can wrestle too, huh?
He can wrestle too, but he's as a striker is where he really shines. He throws nasty kicks to the body. Just a really good striker, tough as fuck, and undefeated. But he's a guy that's like not getting a lot of hype for whatever reason, but I think he's someone to keep an eye on.
It's the first time I've ever saw him, yeah.
He's good. See, he's got submissions, no doubt. I mean, he's good at everything.
I wish I had a better guillotine. How's your guillotine? You got a
It's
good
okay.
guillotine?
It's okay. Yeah, but this guy's very talented and undefeated. And again, I think he said on his Instagram that he's fighting Neil Magny.
Okay.
Is that what it says? June 25th. So that's a big fight. That's a big fight for me because I want to see. It's the same thing with Gilbert and Khamzat. Like, I wanted to see that fight. You know, I was like, okay, let's see what happens now. And this is one of those, let's see what happens now, because Neil Magny is the real fucking deal. That's a great fight. Neil Magny will test you.
Oh, yes,
He'll that guy's got cardio for days, right? Like, who puts
does.
up a better pace than Neil Magny? There's no breaks in a Neil Magny fight, right?
That's true.
That dude has
That is
gas.
true.
That dude has gas.
And he'll fight anyone. He ain't afraid of nobody.
Fight anyone. And he rarely gets hurt. He's so talented and long. He's so good at using that distance and that pace that he puts on people. He just stays on you.
Yep.
He's nasty. So that's going to be a real good fight.
So what do you think about all this? Comment your thoughts below, and do you think we are destined to see this fight or not? Don't forget to like and subscribe to help the channel grow.